Is that time of year. The time of year where people ask you what you want for Christmas, and I got the answers for you. So, if you're a regular viewer here on the channel, this is not the video for you to watch. This is the video for you to send to somebody asking you what you might want for Christmas. So, do not watch the video. You send the video off. Now, I have a handful of items here that I think are excellent, great little gifts, going from very cheap to very expensive, and overall, they're really good. So, with that said, all my regular viewers are probably gone. Check this out. This is your typical terrible 5-gallon bucket with a hateful handle that nobody likes. Far too many Rockhounds have those. My preference is this. This is the very good 2-gallon Little Giant flat-backed bucket. I modify the handle. I put a piece of garden hose on it, but typically it's just a piece of metal. You should put your own garden hose on it. This is so good for carrying rocks, because you can have 2 of them, 4 gallons. This thing filled with rocks is quite heavy. Coming in at $8. $8 on like Amazon. Get them at your local farm supply as well. Coming in at $10, we have the Jewelers Loupe. This is a little 10X Jewelers Loupe, and even if they already maybe have one, it's great to have extras because, well, you know, you can put one in your backpack, leave one in your office, leave one in your car, and they're really fun for just looking at cool little minerals, cool rocks. They're an excellent little addition to any Rockhound Lapidary's toolbox. Coming in at $15, we have the Lapidarium, The Secret Lives of Stones, and this is a very cool book. I often recommend very technical books on rocks and minerals, things like that. That is not this. This is a collection of small kind of essays on rocks and minerals and how they have been used in historical context. So it's very cool. You can just pick it up, read 4 pages, set it down. A very good book. I'm impressed by it. I would highly recommend it for somebody that is a reader. Coming in at $16, this right here, we have Wearable Jewelers Magnifiers. Did I look good in this? This is my look. Pretty good for having some hands-free magnification up close. We have multiple zooms and stuff, ranges. Got a little light. I think the little light is not super great, but I like that this can be worn over glasses. So even if you have big glasses, you can have this and you can be like, oh, what's this thing here? And look at it. Pretty good. And we're coming in at $16. So can't go wrong with these guys. The next item coming in at $40 is something that I in particularly love, and that is this. This is the Jewelers Shop Apron from Kingsley North. And it is great. I've had it for 3 years now, I believe. Now, this is not your normal cloth apron. Typically, you have like a cloth apron or denim apron, and then you have the more plastic rubbery ones. This is tin cloth. So it is a duct canvas, and it has a wax impregnated into the fabric. So it's like mildly water resistant, yet also breathable. You don't overheat in this thing. And it's fantastic. It's got good pockets, and I love it. Highly recommend this. This comes from Kingsley North, and don't forget, there will be links down in the description box of this video to all of these things so that you can go check them out. Next up, we have a couple of UV lights. Not any normal UV light. These are shortwave UV lights. Now, these are great for somebody that already has a bunch of rocks in their life because they probably don't have shortwave lights. Even if they do have shortwave lights, it's nice to have extras of these things. So, if you're not familiar with what a UV light is, basically you can take a boring rock, aim your UV light at it, and it will excite electrons, and they reflect back a different spectrum of light. And it is so cool to re-explore your own collection of rocks with a UV light. Now, these are Sean Steinmach's 255 nanometer shortwave UV lights. You can get them at perkyboxes.com. Link down in the description box. He has a discount right now. I believe it's 10% off. discount code holidays, and you can go over there and pick these up. These are my personal lights, and they're pretty good. They're very fun. I like them. And the little one is $70, and the big one is $110. They come with batteries, they come with charger, everything you need to just be like, get it and be like, boosh, you know, start checking out your rocks. In the past handful of years, digital microscopes have came so far. This is a Link Micro branded one. I actually have a 7-inch. This is the 10-inch, and it really only refers to the screen size here. And the 7-inch is coming in at $123, and this big guy here is coming in at $170. But it is so cool to be able to take a rock like this, okay, stick it under here, and you can record to an SD card on it, and you can see what this thing looks like, and you can share it with people. Even though I have a macro photography rig and I have an optical microscope, I still find myself often pulling these things out. Me and my wife, we can look at stuff together. It's pretty cool, and overall, it's a great buy, I think. Like, they last a long time. They don't really wear out or break. They're pretty simple. You have a big throw on it, so you can change the height of this, you know, and get it exactly how you want. I think everybody that I've ever met that has seen one of these things in person, they like them. Next up is this thing, something that I personally love. Coming in at $130, it is the Mineral Hardness Pick Set. Now, this thing is something I personally love a lot, and I get a lot of use out of. In the world of rocks and minerals, we categorize a lot of them based upon hardness. It's an important determining factor when trying to figure out what it is that you actually have. These picks allow you to narrow that field down a lot by having, well, hardness picks. We scratch it, and then we can determine how hard it is. It even comes with a cool little chart here on figuring out what that number potentially could be. So it's only one piece, but it is a fantastic thing. I like this one in this kit because, you know, you can take it with you or just have it floating around your shop like mine does. This here is definitely the most expensive item on the whole list, but it is also quite possibly one of the most valuable. This here is the ACR Personal Locator Beacon, coming in at $465, which is significant. However, unlike a lot of other personal locator beacons, this one has no subscriptions. The batteries last for about 5 years, and you can pop this antenna open, you can hit the SOS button, and anywhere on the planet, a signal will be sent from this up to a satellite, down to a coordinator, and then out to search and rescue, and they will either come find you or they'll bring the body back. But if you do what we do here on this channel and go out into the wilderness, go exploring, you're out there by yourself, this is a nice peace of mind that's not really replaceable. And I would guarantee you that anybody that has this, that has pushed that button, has not regretted it. You know, $465 fades away over time when your life was saved by it. So, those are my top picks, everybody. I think there's a little something in here for everybody. Links down in the description box of this video. Go check them out. I hope you have a fabulous Christmas, and I will catch you on the next video.